When I stand before the rock wall, its presence reaches me before the sight does. A single thread of wind brushes my forehead, its chill drawing a quiet circle deep inside me. This is not an established mountain trail. It is a place where the map draws no line. Weathered Sanskrit characters, Kanman, the immovable one, and Boron, the force that cleanses. They guard this place. The wall itself becomes a shrine, a sanctuary that can make an intruder tremble. The letters are a prayer, and at the same time a boundary between mountain and human, the secular and the sacred. Whose prayer is this? Is it even still a prayer? The rock absorbs my questions and returns my voice to silence. The mountain speaks not in sound, but in the depth of its quiet. A prayer does not belong to the one who carved it. It is renewed within anyone who comes into contact with the mountain. That is why, even after 1,000 years, the fading letters still hold meaning. They are not a voice of the past, but a voice that lights softly within me, here in this very moment. Light fell weaving through the gaps between the trees, casting gentle stripes across the forest floor. The stripes were neither regular nor chaotic, like a fabric the forest had woven itself. A black silhouette flickered at the edge of my vision. I tensed up before I knew it. A bear? On a mountain trail, when something that large cuts across your path, anyone would think the same. I had heard that deer turn dark in autumn. Their winter coat, grown in after shedding, is deep and dark, as if swallowing the light. There were no white spots left. The deer stopped and stared at me. Not wary enough to be called guarded. Too quiet to be called curious. It simply watched, as if confirming my presence, or perhaps asking what kind of being I was. Autumn is the season of the deer. The males entering the rut become sharper, wilder than usual. From deep in the mountains, the call of a deer echoed not the voice of summer, but something more urgent, almost strained in tone. Weathered Sanskrit syllables Kanman and boron. Who carved them into the rock? Kobo Daishi, perhaps, or a wandering ascetic. Now, the one who carved them unknown, unnamed, has long had both their presence and their prayer overwritten by wind and rain. On the worn stone, the wind has redrawn the contours again and again. The rain has etched countless fine patterns, and time alone has rewritten the prayer with a heavier hand. The flames of Fudomyo have sunk deep into the cold rock, and even the protective vibration of boron has been shaped and reshaped by the wind into shifting forms. The original outline of the prayer has crumbled. Only its remnants remain thin. Yet unmistakably here. Whoever once carved these characters must have entrusted their prayer to that single moment. But what a hiker feels now, standing here after centuries of wind and rain, that, too, is a kind of prayer. Prayers of the past loosen under the touch of time. Shedding their meanings, losing their forms, rising anew as different prayers in each person who sees them. The history who carved them, and for what purpose matters. But the question, what does this place speak to me, here and now, may reach closer to the heart of things. Kamen Boron is a place where the prayers of the past and the prayers of the present quietly overlap within the flow of time. I came to see Kamen Boron. That was the purpose of the day. And it was quietly fulfilled. After leaving the rock carved with Sanskrit characters, a small feeling lingered somewhere deep inside me, just a little farther. I wanted to see what lay ahead, though the reason refused to take shape in words. My feet simply moved forward. This is a variation route. But thanks to hikers and local volunteers, it has markings and ropes set here and there. If I continued, I would eventually join the main trail just below the summit of Mount Mizugaki. So I could go all the way up. But thinking of today's crowds, there was no need. I only wanted to walk a little more. So where should I end? When I find a rock I like, or when Mount Fuji appears quietly through the forest. Once I decided that, I suddenly felt light. Not ending at a fixed summit point, but at the moment my heart stirs. To search for a small, nameless place that belongs only to me. It felt slightly indulgent, slightly lonely, and surprisingly free. That rock looks good. So does that one. Everything I saw seemed to say, in its own shape and silence, I am here. Each one drew me in. Each one was hard to leave behind. To choose a single favorite felt impossible. It was like trying to pick out one voice from the murmur of the forest. Walk slowly. Pause. Touch. Choosing just one was incredibly difficult. Whether the moment of "this is it" arrived or not, the path was already settling quietly within me. Mount Mizugaki is made entirely of biotite granite, known for its sharp spires and striking rock formations. There was a scar where the earth had collapsed and peeled away. The exposed slope looked as if ages had been laid bare all at once, breathing in the open air. So steep, the words slipped out before I realized. The gritty earth under my feet, the scent of the broken soil, they sank deeply into me. Between the valleys, I caught a glimpse of Mount Fuji. The clouds drifted, revealing a white peak floating behind them. Perhaps this fleeting instant was what I had been searching for. Not the satisfaction of standing on a summit, not the joy of having a view all to myself, but a small flicker that appears only after I keep walking. Just encountering that moment made this day a blessed one. I listened to the wind crossing the valley. Neither excitement nor relief, but a soft glow quietly rose within me.